He's on the go. Try the travel size RFK model. A little pocket Willie's sure to make that kitty purr. Now for you BBWs sporting a moose knuckle, we got a Bildo just for you. The Grover Cleveland is warranted to stretch any meat sleeve. It was designed with new exciting rubber technology that actually expands with contact to moisture. This bad boy will have the fat lady singing from beginning to end. The Grover is for sure to be re-elected to your Oval Office. Next in line is a novelty Bildo sure to complete any collection. The George Washington is the first of its kind. A solid wooden dong made out of the finest cherry straight from Mount Vernon. I cannot tell a lie, ladies. I did not have sex with that. Well, I'm just kidding. Use with caution, as extreme friction could cause splintering. These shafts will be a numbered limited edition, so don't hesitate and pre-order one today. Finally, if you like a little kink in the stink, then let me propose to you the Billdozer, a marvelously designed butt plug with unyielding penetrating power. This fleshy door screw is equipped with a tightly coiled spring to allow rapid jackhammer gratification. This Bildo even comes with its own operating glove to prevent slippage during accelerated use. So don't delay and order one today. Or better yet, why not nominate all my representatives to be members of your cabinet? I am Bill Clinton, and I approve these insertables.
Look for Bildos in adult stores near you.
There we go.
There's nothing quite like the Crane Machine show on a Friday evening. You sat there on your own, lonely. You think to yourself, God damn it, I'm a loser. I need friends. So I phone into the old Cranial Mission show. I switch it on, and it gives me the best, biggest boner I've ever had in my life.
John, nobody's ever... Yes! I'm telling you right now, John, nobody's ever grabbed exact hold of our premise and our demographic like you have, man. Thank you.
All right, welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, guys. Segment 2 of the show. Ben Charles, Caleb Crispy, hanging out here at Goalie Studios for once. Chill, subdued. It's nice. It's relaxing.
Yeah, it is.
I feel it's one of the very few times in the last 2 years of doing the show where I'm decompressing while I'm doing the show. It's odd, but I like it. But, yeah, you want to be a part of the show? You can call in 813-438-6068. Go to cranialmissions.com. Check that site out. Shout out, we've got 2 hosts down tonight, but we persevere. BC and the C squared. Soldiering on for the Cranial Mission Show. But we've got a lot of food stuff to get into this segment.
Well, we teased last break about alcohol, and this one kind of ties into both. Apparently, Taco Bell is finally embracing what everybody would want. You know, they say alcohol has never been hard to find at a Taco Bell. At least during the fourth meal, but it's usually usually in the veins of the patrons.
Right.
Well, now Taco Bell in Chicago, they're opening a cantina that's going to be the first Taco Bell to serve alcohol. So they're going to have...
They're going to have much more DUI arrests.
Yeah, they're going to have beer, wine, sangria, and margarita freezes and things like that to go along with the Taco Bell. So it looks much nicer too. It almost looks like they're trying to make a cross between like a Tijuana Flats,
yeah,
and a Taco Bell.
It's almost like a taco bus kind of thing. But to me, it just spells bad idea. And how odd is it? I think it'll probably be the only restaurant where the beer costs more than the food.
Well, the other thing I was just thinking too that's probably not a great thing for Taco Bell is you don't want people going to Taco Bell to drink. The food is not near as good when you're not already drunk.
That's definitely correct.
So, I don't know. We'll see it. We'll see how this plays out. They're opening the one in Chicago, and there's more on the way. So,
I'd love to see the stat on DUIs at Taco Bell's because I cannot. It's been at least 2 or 3 times in my own life where I've had acquaintances get DUIs at Taco Bell's.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
at least 3 different people.
We always joke around that if they wanted to pick up more DUIs, they could easily do it at a Taco Bell. But I've never actually heard of it happening.
Oh, yeah. I know like 3 different people that that's happened to.
Wow.
Like, let's hear your story. Well, I was leaving Taco Bell. Like, oh, again, here we go.
Ding, 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 ding. On to other food news here. This is another cool one here. And this is just for the Tampa Bay market right now. That McDonald's is launching a new burger made of ground chicken. So they're trying to compete with Chick-fil-A. It'll be ground chicken, red onion, lettuce, tomato, and ranch dressing. So it sounds pretty good. 400 calories or less, I think, is what they're saying here.
I like
Maybe
the
a healthy
idea.
option.
I like the idea, and I see what McDonald's been trying to do for a while now. The whole their PR took a hit once people began to actually give a shit about what they ate.
Yeah,
which is still a mixed crowd, but
yeah.
But once people actually noticed what we were really eating,
Oh yeah,
their rep kind of took a hit because people became a lot more health conscious. You had better options, more healthy fast food options, and so McDonald's has been hurting lately. They're losing money lately, and so now they're trying to kind of recreate their image. But is it too late? I mean, to me. And I'm sure I think it's for everybody. I mean, when we think McDonald's, we don't think of healthy food. I don't care how much, you can sell healthy food there, but I still don't think it's going to be a primary option for me.
no. Well, you'll be happy to know that it's not really that healthy. They compare it here. The classic chicken burger has 390 calories compared to a quarter pounder has 417.
Wow.
Has 14 fat grams compared to the 20 fat grams in a quarter pounder. A little bit healthier there.
Yeah.
28 grams of protein versus 24. 32 grams of carbohydrates versus 34.
It's actually not that bad. The turkey burgers that you buy in the store, like the Bubba's and stuff, they're like 10, 12 grams of fat.
The chicken burger, however, has 90 milligrams of cholesterol compared to the 67 in the quarter pounder. So it's not as healthy as you think. But it's only available in the Tampa Bay area. And they actually list here, how many McDonald's do you think there are in the Tampa Bay area?
That's a good question, man. You got to figure it's over 400 or 500.
Oh, it's lower than that. I thought it's higher than that. That's 202.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's still wow.
That's the whole county, you said?
The Tampa Bay area.
Tampa Bay. Okay.
So yeah, depends on what they're counting there.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and other food news.
This one sounds a lot less healthy, Caleb.
Well, they've been doing it in Japan for quite a while, but Burger King is now testing a theory and possibly bringing the black hamburger, the Black Whopper, here, and it's a Whopper with a black bun. And we talked about was it a couple weeks ago? We talked about a burger with a black bun, and we talked about one with a pink bun.
Yeah,
and I think it was Burger King, but yeah, they're.
I think that was in Korea though on that story. Yeah,
they're talking. There's a picture of it here, and it looks disgusting. I don't know why anybody would buy it. They say they're doing it for Halloween. And that would make sense, but it's disgusting looking. It looks like the bun looks like just an all black portobello mushroom, sort of like that, just really black moldy color. Ugh, no, don't want it.
It doesn't look appetizing, but we already lost my microphone there for a second. But we already had that tangent. 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were talking about how Burger King's not your first option anyway, right? Like they've really fallen off.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just weren't that good and we got older.
That could be the case as well.
I tell you, the one thing, though, when I lived in Canada, Burger King was a go-to option because of the poutine.
They had it there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Burger King makes some pretty good poutine in Canada, buddy. You know who else does? Kentucky Fried Chicken makes a mean poutine up in Canada.
You know I've never had poutine?
Oh, you're missing out.
Oh, I know. I want to try it, but I've never had it. But, oh, well.
The best was when Andy went up there with me to Canada one time, and we're in Toronto at a Burger King, and he's asking the 16-year-old girl for a large order of poontang. And he keeps calling it poontang the whole time. And this girl is like doe-eyed.
Was he wearing his cowboy hat?
No, back then he wasn't a cowboy. But he probably had a military cap on. And this like doe-eyed, Aryan-looking 16-year-old girl was like staring at him like, so you want some poutine, right? And he's like, yeah, some of that poontang. He's like, he's like, can I get a large poontang? Do they have large poontang here?
Is it more expensive for a smaller one?
And she's like, you mean poutine? He's like, yeah, that poontang. I mean, he must have said it a good, 8 or 9 times. And there's like 4 of us behind him, like falling over laughing.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Honestly, it really doesn't surprise me.
It was brilliant.
I had I don't know if you know, in the month of October, which is coming up soon again, for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Hungry Howie's has pink pizza boxes. And I went into Hungry Howie's by my house one day to pick up some pizza and rode with Stephanie and she was in the car, and I walked inside, and we waiting to pick up the pizza, and I just try to make small talk to the girl behind the counter, and I look at her, and I said, I like your pink box. And as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, shit. I walked out to the car just laughing. Stephanie's like, what are you laughing at? I said, I just told the girl behind the counter that I liked your pink box.
That's a nice pink box you got there.
Yeah, it was funny.
Man, I bet you I know how to really pack that nice pink box. Full pizza, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, right.
Pepperoni pizza.
Sausage.
All right, another news. Where are we on time on this one? We're about, 15 minutes into this segment now?
Yeah, we're about 15 in.
All right, I think I'm going to skip right to the story here. I'm going to go to the 7-Eleven story because I love this one. 7-Eleven, hey, you know what? They're pretty good at being relevant when it comes to convenience stores. Let's think about it. I mean, from the company that brought us the magic that is the Slurpee.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's face it. That right there is a reason to exist, if nothing else.
I got so mad at 7-Eleven the other day. I was helping a buddy of mine move some stuff, and we were, it was hot out, nasty. And I was like, dude, I'm getting a Slurpee. And we pulled in, and he's like, oh, I shouldn't get a Slurpee. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to be healthy. My wife's trying to be healthy. I'm trying to be healthy with her. And I'm like, dude, I'm getting a Slurpee. I don't give a shit what you get. You can get a Gatorade if you want, but I'm getting a Slurpee. He's like, dude, I'm getting a Slurpee too. We go inside, and all they had was the bullshit Coke and cherry. They didn't have any of the fun flavors. They were all out of. I was like, son of a bitch. So we got Gatorade.
You know what? That's when you cut it 50-50, man. You go with the 50 cherry, the 50 Coke. You get the cherry Coke Slurpee, man.
Yeah, there you go.
And then you kind of swirl it around. It's nice. It takes you back to childhood. That's the double benefit of Slurpees. They're deliciously good, and they kind of take you back to simpler times when you were getting high and you needed something to drink. And you didn't have any real responsibility. Those were the days.
One thing I love about the Slurpee too, when it melts, you know how when it melts, it's it's easier to drink, but it still has that airy carbonated.
Yes.
Even when it's melted and just pure liquid.
I love it.
So what's 7-Eleven doing?
So they're relevant because once again they're trying to innovate, and they are now offering date night. They call it date night delivery service. And here's what the date night package entails. Okay, it's for $20. They'll actually deliver this date night pack. Now, if you had to guess what was in the date, I'm gonna give you a couple guesses here. So, what do you think's in the date night pack?
Probably some taquitos. Gotta eat.
There's no taquitos. No.
Some Bartles and James.
Do they make Bartles and James anymore?
I don't know. Okay, Sutter Home. Sorry, Sutter Home.
I think you just lost like anybody that's younger than 35. They're like, what the hell is Bartles and James?
Sutter Home, maybe?
No, there's no
Sutter Home?
There's no wine in it.
Really?
No. In fact, there's no alcohol, surprisingly.
What kind of date is this?
Well, because this is the date. This sounds like the date when you're kind of toward the end, because it contains Ben & Jerry's ice cream.
Okay.
It's the chocolate chip cookie dough. It contains candy.
Okay.
In case you didn't get enough sugar. Gives you a can of Red Bull, and condoms. It gives you 4 Trojan, what kind? The ultra thin ones. So, yeah, for your pleasure.
Wow.
There are no Billy bags like our sponsor.
I actually just got a text pop up on my screen here from Stephanie, who apparently is a little upset we're not calling her password anymore.
Oh, really?
But right before you revealed the condoms, she guessed it. So she said it right at the same time you were saying it.
It's just an odd combination to me. And
I don't know why she's guessing condoms anyway.
Well, no,
who uses those anymore?
Well, I mean, I thought that was a great guess on that part. I wouldn't have guessed the ice cream and candy part. That's what's weird to me. I'm thinking like you're thinking. Hey, how much proof can I get in this package? How much power of alcohol can you pack into this thing for $20 so I can get her drunk?
Some Four Locos,
right? Then you bust out the Trojans.
Yeah,
I mean, duh. Especially if this is the first night, and then again though, if you're on a date with a woman and you're ordering the 7-Eleven date pack, doesn't that kind of make you look like a chump to begin with? This is someone you got to be in a relationship with for a while. You know what I mean? Where you can show your ass.
Well, no, this is great for the homeless guy who panhandles some money, meets his homeless girl.
Oh, that's a good point.
He doesn't have a car to get to 7-Eleven.
That's true.
So he needs the essentials.
That is a really good point.